if you're struggling with finding your sense of style, if there is a style core, if there's a style aesthetic, a core, a trend that you believe that you're interested in, spark your peak and you want to buy quality pieces and invest and you don't want to waste your money chasing another trendy thing, ask yourself, take a look at your wardrobe. Are there pieces in my closet that I already own that fit into that aesthetic? And if yes, how many and how often do you wear them? Hello, creative ones. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Nadia, and I go by Nadia the Creator, and welcome to the Creative Files. How are we doing? What's going on? Let me know. I truly want to know. Today's video is going to be a spring and summer ultimate sewing wish list and summer wardrobe. I will be showing footage of what I am prepping and getting ready to create and make for the summer, how I'm going to be styling it, my thoughts and process behind it, as well as we're going to be talking about the elevation of one's own personal style and the different facets that it go through. Now, if you don't know, I am a self-proclaimed fashion icon. I am a fashion diva icon in the making, in my own right, in my circles around me. I am the fashion girl. Now, and I love fashion not only as a consumer, because fashion is something that you consume. I love fashion not only as a consumer, but I also love fashion as a form of personal storytelling, and also as well as having it a part of your day-to-day life. I believe fashion and your personal style, because fashion is what you consume, style is who you are, what you embody, is something that is allowed to grow with you and evolve over time. Big component of that. Absolutely love it. And I am in the middle of a renaissance, I would like to, so to speak, of my style has slowly been evolving over the past few years. If you're an OG styler, if you're a creative one from Instagram, you understand, you've seen it, you've seen how the silhouettes of my looks have changed and morphed, and as well as some pieces that were part of my everyday wardrobe a few years ago, I have rotated out and introduced new things. For example, I used to love a full circle, full gathered skirt and pencil skirt. I paired it with crop tops, bustiers, sweaters, blazers. I loved, but that style has been slowly rotated out of my wardrobe. I still have a few pieces that have that gathered school full skirt, and I'm not a fan of the pencil skirts altogether. I prefer a maxi skirt, a long fitted maxi skirt, or like a full, like not a full, but like a gathered maxi mini skirt. So you can see different ways that my style has evolved. With that being said, my spring summer wardrobe, I realized something about me a few years ago. I love a caftan. I love a caftan. I'm also a lover of a muumuu. And if you don't know, a muumuu and a caftan are two different things. Okay? Do not let anybody tell you different. A muumuu and a caftan are two different things. I love a muumuu. Muumuu is housewear, easy loungewear. You put it on. The material used for a muumuu are different than that of a caftan. The fabric, the patterns are different. Kaftan is a little bit more luxury, a little bit more refined, a little bit more street ready wear. It can come in a variety of different fabric types as well as patterns, but there is a simple sophistication about a Kaftan. Now, I'm not downplaying muumuus. I wear muumuus. Literally, this is a muumuu. Okay, this is my loungewear. I wear those in the houses. In the houses, I wear those in my home. But a caftan does have. Okay, so I understand. I realize that I love wearing a caftan, and I love the easy breezy flowiness of it all. Long story short, style is evolving, summer is coming, and I realized I don't like to be hot. And I don't like to be hot. As a big girl in Chicago, I don't like to be sweaty and hot. And there, as a big girl, there's multiple places I could be sweaty and hot. And I would rather choose silhouette styles and fabrics that will help me remain cool. This shirt is starting getting on my nerves. Um, my style has changed. And so there's different silhouettes. So anywho, long story short, I feel myself being drawn more and more to the brown earthy girl aesthetic. If you know me, you know something like brown earthy girl Afrocentric is not new. It's something I have been evolved in my wardrobe and my style from the early days with different prints and jewelries and fabrics, even head wraps. Have always had that Afrocentric quality to it. And I find myself drawn back to it in such a refined, certain way to the point where I'm like, oh, boho. She a boho girly. And this is what I'm realizing about myself. I'm a boho girly. I'm into the black girl boho aesthetic as a core, mixed with a little cottage core meets black girl croquettes. Like, I see it, I like it. I've always been into the brown girl aesthetic, but I identified it as like the black boho girl. Like that's the black hippie boho girl. But apparently there's a name for her now. So anywho, and the reason why I love it so much is because it's simplicity in form. It's literally natural fabrics and fibers, minimal layering, minimal clothing, simple pieces. But what comes into the full impact of it is the accessories. It's the decked out of rings, of bracelets, of the earrings, and the way that you do slight layering with some of the pieces. I am really, really into it. I think it's the cutest thing in the world, and I want to make it a staple in my spring and summer wardrobes, along with a little bit of that cottage core and coquette. Okay, and that's the cottage core is with some of the silhouette of the garments that I will be making and wearing. And the coquette comes with like the whole aesthetic of bows and scrunchies and just like youthful playfulness in the colors. So, with that being said, I want to share with you guys some of the things that I am hoping to add to my wardrobe this summer. Okay. So I'm gonna go on Pinterest. So I have a board called With the Flow. It's a private board, and it acts as an inspiration board as well as an style ideal, along with stuff that I can sew and create on my own. And I really kind of began this journey with the ideal of those dusters, those caftans that I love. You guys know, the OG stylers, and even some of the OG creative ones from back in my Kiki With It days. I loved a good duster. I love a good duster. I love a good African like tribal print. And so there was a lot of the pieces that I had in my own personal style that really spoke to me. So going back to that, and that is what I see. I really love a duster with a maxi, a flowy pant. I love a good set. This girl with this head wrap, she's doing everything I need to do. This girly, I follow her on Instagram as well. Fire. Okay. So, and also this shows me things that I would love to make. And some of these are just showing you how I love how she is layering here and all of the texture, because that's something you really don't get to do in the summer because it's so hot. So I love how this is like settled, and even how I could take this style into the spring and summer. I just love the effortless here. I don't have the body to do that with my stomach, and I wish I did, but I don't. So we're gonna make it work regardless. This is cool. This is vacation. Like, you see what I'm the pieces. Um so one of the pieces that I am currently, as of now, I'm 90% done, and that is a tiered white maxi dress made with various of different type of white lace, white cotton, ruffled tiered, like this skirts. It screams to me spring, summer. It springs to me 90. It springs to me that boho. It also screams a little cottage core, because it's almost like those petticoats. It's everything that I need. I'm absolutely obsessed. I didn't see this. This is cute. That's cute. It's the first time I ever seen this. I'm going to add that to that. I love that style. Like, ugh. And if I think this is this who I think this is, I think I also follow this girl on Instagram. So yeah, that's something that is literally about to be finished. I'm gonna go down a little bit more because I have like these shorts, these boxer shorts and button up sets. I am done with the boxer shorts. I'm working on the button up, but in these beautiful cotton ginghams and pinstripes, cause so they're easy, flowy, as if I'm throwing things on and I'm on vacation and I'm just throwing stuff over my swimsuit to go grab something to eat at the bar. Like, I'm the style aesthetic. And the whole time I'm not doing any of those things, I'm going to teach at summer camp. I'm going to meet a friend from I'm going to a rooftop. I'm going to a concert. Well, actually, I'll be doing the most at a concert. But like, it's also, I don't have it on here. Let's see. I don't have it on here, but the ideal of a white lace duster kimono, and I'm absolutely obsessed with that. Okay, not too much. Also, so something that's new is this idea of this idea of patchwork, boho, scrap buster projects. I started on a pair of pants based off of this girlie right here, and I think she sells and or makes these pants, these patchwork pants that's like in this black gray color scheme. I had a bunch of brown gingham and different browns and different whites, scraps and bigger pieces that can still something be made with it. And I decided that I was going to get them together. Oh my god, they stole this girl design. Oh my god, does she know? Yo, they stole that girl design. Or did she get inspired off of Akira? Nope. Is this the same Pinterest? Hello? I was the patchwork detailing that I really really love, and I have this pinky brown nude white creamy color palette of multiple scrap fabrics that I'm currently working on. I will show, and I'm super excited about it. And then there's also, I seen this dress on Instagram. I seen this dress on Instagram, and I was like, oh, oh, oh. I thought about doing another style of that patchwork boho in a blue, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's doing too much. Like, I need to chill out. I need to calm down. But then I seen this dress, and I'm getting to the dress. I seen this dress, and I was like, okay, no, I need it in that dress, and I love everything about it. This beautiful this I love this beautiful purple gingham ruffle tiered situation with the tie straps. So I've already begun to gather a bunch of blues and whites to create this look in my own style of dress that I like. Something like my pink baby doll dress that I made a few years ago. I will be making this with the ruffs. I wish I can find like, not only do that. That's gonna take too long. And I love these two pieces, and I'm excited for these two pieces because they're really going to come in handy. They're really going to come in handy. They're going to take forever. They're going to take a minute to make. So hopefully I'm praying that I have them done by June, but it might be July. But what the good part about it is, because of the color, because of the style, they can definitely go into the fall. The pair of pants can definitely be worn in the fall with like a sweater, a blazer, a thicker shirt over it. And then the dress, definitely something I can wear all year round. Like come the fall, I can wear a turtleneck underneath it, a button up. I can wear a sweater on top of it. I come the winter, I can have a shirt underneath it, a corset on top of it, a corset, a bustier on top of it, a pair of my pants underneath it, and like hike it up, like pinch it up, ruche it up, how I like to do, to give it some layers. I can wear that all year round, and I'm super super excited to add that to my wardrobe. So again, this brown earthy girl aesthetic, these maxi skirts and dresses and tops and easy breezies, and bringing more scarves into my wardrobe, not just turbans but scarves, something light over braids, more jewelry. I have an entire board dedicated to jewelry that I want to be making and adding, that I've already started to make, because I love this sound. I love that you can hear me coming. I love that when I'm doing things, even if I'm just getting, and I want it on both hands, even if I'm just getting something to drink, you hear this. I'm obsessed with it. I need help. And so I'm really interested in decking myself out in all of these jewels and stones. I have a bunch of jewels and stones. Stuff that I had been gifted. Ooh, I have this very thing right here. That's cute. That's cute. I added this because of the stack, but I didn't see this detail. And I have things to make that, and I like that. I will be doing that. That will be happening. And I stuff that I have been gifted from that estate giveaway, stuff that I brought personally myself, stuff that I've held on to, old broken jewelry, beads from other pieces, and it's just gonna be a modge podge of things. I'm absolutely excited and obsessed. Hold on, it was a picture. Like, oh, oh. And it's crazy. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because I want to talk also, I want to talk about style, trends, aesthetics, and people who are following trends and chasing after trends. You do not need to chase after trend. You also do not need to buy entire new wardrobe and new pieces every time a new trend catches your eye. I have been slowly making my way up to this brown earthy girl aesthetic since last year, year before last year. Okay, so some of this stuff I already had because I am recycling, reusing things from my closet. Some stuff I'm upcycling, and some stuff I'm making from scratch because I have new fabric and I have a bunch of fabric and I need to use it. So therefore, I am making the pieces I want to make. But also, I noticed brown earthy girl aesthetic, that boho, that hippie, that cottage core is not a new thought ideal in my style wardrobe and who I am and how I carry myself. The language for it is new. See, that's what I'm saying. That's how I know I really identify to these things, because I have certain pieces that fits those aesthetics, and I have several of those pieces in those aesthetics, and I made that I've brought and thrifted. So that's how I know I really like that. So that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna put this little sound bite. If there is a style core, if there's a style aesthetic, a core, a trend that you believe that you're interested in, spark your peak and you want to buy quality pieces and invest, and you don't want to waste your money chasing another trendy thing, ask yourself, take a look at your wardrobe, whether it's your summer winter wardrobe, or your spring summer wardrobe, or your winter fall winter wardrobe. Are there pieces in my closet that I already own that fit into that aesthetic? And if yes, how many and how often do you wear them? Okay, that will tell you if that is something that you should give into a little bit more, make it a more conscious, intentional thing. If you're struggling with finding your sense of style, if you're struggling to find a word to identify your style, even though you don't need to. Because come fall and winter, I'm going to look different. I'm going to look different. And that's okay, because I love streetwear. I love layering and textures. And you can't do that in the summer. So the earthy brown girl aesthetic boho will go slightly, partially out the window, because I want to look different. I want to. But if you're struggling to identify your style because you're struggling to find pieces and things that you like you have pieces, but you're struggling to put them together to make them make sense in your head, because I use Pinterest and Instagram sometimes as a tool to help me with a launching pad, because I have ideal, but sometimes I need to see it executed, and sometimes I don't get to see it executed. I just have to go for it, and that's fine. But if you're struggling, ask yourself those three questions. Do I already have pieces in my closet that fit into that style aesthetic? If you look at a mood board, a video, do I have pieces that they say this is quintessential for that style? Do I have more than one? Because if you have one, like, style dress, does not mean you're a cottagecore girly. Like, if you have one dress with like the puff sleeves and the milkmaid bust, like, or ruffles, that okay, calm down. If you have one thing that's a bow, or you have one bow that you wear often in your hair, doesn't mean you're a coquette. Calm down. Calm down. You have one pair of sneakers does not make you a sneakerhead and a street wear girly. Calm down. So do you have more than one? And I'm gonna say at least three or four. And two, how often do you wear them? How often do you reach for them? Like, how often do they make their way into your rotation? Because you can have it, you only wear it once because that one thing, but now you don't reach for it. Like, I am prepping for the summer, sewing things. I have um the cute little boxer shorts done. Those are ready. I'm so excited for them. The white duster cardigan, moi. I am 90% done on a white tiered dress. I have this beautiful yellow gingham little baby doll dress that is getting her life together. I have fabric cut for other things. There is just so much that I'm excited to start wearing. I'm excited to get done. I seen this older lady. I seen this older lady. I literally discovered her last night while I was scrolling. And first of all, she's dope. She's my final form. Second, this little jumpsuit that she has reminds me of the jumpsuit that I made back in 2020 out of this fabric that I still wear around the house as loungewear. But the pattern is something that I could wear. It just doesn't have the elastic on the ends. And that's something I could wear. Because I love how she's layering and styling this jumpsuit. See, and this what I'm saying about, do you have the piece? Do you often wear the piece? And I often said, I like this little jumpsuit. I want to make more of it, whether it's more loungewear or make it more to go outside. I could probably tweak it a little bit because I don't really like the tie, the way it ties and sits. I kind of want to change that on the pattern, the way the pattern has it. And so that's something I can definitely Frankenstein another pattern to make it work. But that's something I would definitely wear. And this, oh, I seen this last night. It made me so very happy. The little yellow gingham dress, shirts with the little gingham shorts. Literally have these. I literally am working on a yellow gingham dress that I just said that is almost done. And I had some yellow gingham shorts. Now it's going to be a dress because right now it's too short and I want to make it longer so that it becomes a dress. Because I want to wear it as a dress. However, I can still scrunch her up the way that I do so that I can have the white shorts underneath it and you can see the gingham blue shorts underneath and you can see them. That's and this looks so good on her skin tone with the yellow head wrap, ma'am. Oh, gorgeous with the bobble earrings. Like, hold on, I'm trying to zoom into the right. This lady is gorgeous. I don't know who this model is, but she is gorgeous. Anywho, so yes, I wanted to come on here and talk briefly about elevating style. Talk briefly about how my style is changing, what's going on, and to share with you guys some behind the scenes as I'm prepping. You will slowly start seeing these pieces make their way into my wardrobe, so stay tuned for that over there over on Instagram. I will be dropping get ready with me's and style videos, probably not style videos, but like get ready with me or just like outfit of the days over here on YouTube on my community tab. So stay tuned for community tab. I have been talking for far too long. I did not mean to do all that talking. So how I'm going to be editing this is going to be very interesting, but it's going to be fun. Thank you so much for watching. No, first of all, let me know, what is a style aesthetic that you have been really interested in lately? What is a style aesthetic, a style core? The people are using core way too much, but a core aesthetic that you have been loving lately, as well as one that you are interested in adding. You're interested in making a part of your style, and or how are you interested? Like, are you interested in making a part of your style, of your rotation, stuff that you pull out? And I hope you take my advice as creative ones on before you run out and buy anything. We must stop over consuming and buying stuff and not wearing it. We must stop doing it to ourselves. I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this. Let's start prepping for spring and summer, get our clothes and outfits together. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so very much. Thank you for being with me through this rebranding and all of the newness that's coming this way. You have the very best of days. Until next time, critics.